This is the era of discussing racism, isn't it? I was just listening to NPR and they were talking about Emmett Till and his memorial. And the memorial site was vandalized. It keeps getting vandalized because Mississippi is a racial state, isn't it? Not all Mississippians are bad, obviously. The rest should be implied by my opinion in this video, which is that some speech is necessary to censor. Oh, what an admission. I changed my name to F censorship. Like, I don't really like censoring people. But hate speech can't be allowed because there are more important things than free speech. I hate that because I built my life around the idea that censorship was oppressive, and I think it's true in the internet age as well. Censorship can sometimes be a terrible fucking thing, right? But hate speech leads to violence inexorably. So think about the major examples: Nazi Germany, Rwanda, Trump's border wall. Racist speech leads to children dying and violence between humans. And if you have to clean a memorial that's been vandalized and you can't, how Sisyphean is the task? You have to create a new memorial over and over as they vandalize it invasively. That's not fair. That's not appropriate. Vandalizing Emmett Till is inappropriate behavior, and it can be censored morally and ethically. Name changes should not be censored morally or ethically because they carry no external consequence. Now, I say that, but some Trump fan's gonna change his name to F the N-words or something, and I'll be proven wrong that hate speech can invade even that solemn and holy place which is our labels. Our labels are so important. What you think you are defines so much about what you do in life. And that's too bad because ideally, all of us would do nothing. We would just be humans. And the goodness of our good acts would suddenly overwhelm the evil of wage slavery, the evil of everything. Everything sucks. I mean, it's really a bad situation to be in my opinion. And I don't have to work. So my opinion is biased, and still, it's amazing the guilt that I'll feel when I'm buying something from a senior citizen that has to work the counter. Man, this world is unjust. And I have never been, well, I've been punished, so it's unjust to me too. But that doesn't, unjust all the way down. Like, one person's injustice does not mean that another person isn't damaged worse by the same phenomenon, the same people. Hate speech should be censored. I'm putting it up there. What do you think? Is it case by case? Or is it just in general? I've enjoyed speakers that are disrespectful to groups, to me, to many groups. I enjoy them. If you considered that hate speech, I feel like we would lose something beautiful and important, which is that hate is an emotion, and you can't escape from emotions. Everybody hates at some point. So hate speech has characteristics that identify it, that separate it from other speech. Stereotypes, dehumanization, they always say, but it's really verminization. No, mostly it's bed bugs. It's rats. It's infection, and every human has been sick to one degree or another. An infection, therefore, is felt as a threat. Once you've defined an opponent as a threat, you're raising the stakes beyond what I think you would imagine. Because we are very gullible. Our species will overreact to threats. There's no question that we are absolutely vulnerable to that extent. And so, knowing that the world's a tinderbox changes things. It changed things for me, at least. I was a free speech absolutist. I still am a joke absolutist, but I'm starting to develop some not remorse, but just kind of reprehension against some speech that fails to highlight humanity in this time, which is ridden with injustice and immorality and absolutely unfair aspects of the world. How can you then tell a joke? And thank goodness you can. But at the same time, man, Seinfeld gets to me. He's so funny and he's so petty again and again, and he gets a laugh doing it, so he never faces that idea that it's not a funny time. When you open your eyes to what the world is, when you're woke, it's not that funny. It's not worth laughing about. But I swear I am a free speech comic absolutist at times. And I think some of the things we identify as being inappropriate to joke about can actually be profitably joked about. What is profitable in a joke? I don't mean money. I mean thought-wise. Jokes elevate our mind game. They really do. Jokes have shaped my philosophy, certainly. And thank goodness they have. I have a very good, vibrant, active marketplace of ideas in my head where I'm constantly bartering and I'm constantly coming up with new ones. And I love it because jokes make the life of human beings better until those jokes are verminized and are at the expense of a group over and over and over, or in protection and pride for a group over and over and over. So you can do it two ways. And that just kind of sucks. And there's nothing to be done about it because actually censoring hate speech is nigh impossible. So you just have to try and do your best to give an alternative to it. And as a result, I really should try and be more humorous in my videos so that I'm a legitimate alternative. Because my videos are long and drawn out, and I'm really grateful that you could watch this video. Thanks for your time. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.